Hello guys, my name is KOKAB and I'm a Challenger 1200 LP peak, top 20 U player, and the best Seraphine player in the universe. After series of meaningless changes, Riot Gaze finally decided to stop fisting Seraphine and stop at the current state of things. If you've been following me on other platforms, you probably already know how I adapted to Seraphine's changes. I've been going the build that I called the Impregnator Seraphine. I took inspiration for the naming from the Gragas 120 ability haste build, but right now it doesn't matter. The thing is, Riot changed Seraphine's base stats to match other enchanters. Among these changes there's a mana regeneration tweak. Now let's do the math. Enchanter items regenerate mana based on your base mana regen, and Seraphine based mana regen got buffed. It means that when Seraphine builds enchanter items, she regenerates much more mana than before, so my smart brain came up with the genius idea: replace Seraph's embrace with Staff of Flowing Water. I've even inflated back to Grandmaster with it. The rest of the build is on the screen. Once you reach 120 CDR you can self-proc staff passive with your W, and this way you reach 6 seconds with cooldown and never run out of mana in teamfights. You can ask me more about this on my stream or in Discord babes. Now that our brains IQ deflated, let's get into the game. Period. The lane starts with me being forced out of it as soon as I try to slurp some minions. Right after it they do it again. But it's okay since Large prepared some hot cum for me to slurp. I notice that our jungler wants to get a gank here, but my wig gets gorilla glued to the turret for 4 seconds, and when Maokai finally gets here I flash to ensure a successful gank, but Maokai kicks him back so I have a mini breakdown. Since I can't hit Skinny Jenny with my spells I just tickle him to death. My bussy just calmed down, but the Mystic Tree is at it again, flashing under enemy turrets. I'm like, okay, let me recall, but it's like there's a cockroach that for some reason got scared in the last moment. I get back to lane and spiritually dominate opponents so they don't forget who's their mother. Maokai decided to come here again, but he says destroy my pussy not my planet, and just suicides under enemy turret again. And if that wasn't enough there's a fucking roach on my screen again, but this time Barty B does a Mr. W and I slap it with my Gucci slipper. I was worried for Barty B as she didn't even bother to dodge anything. I stay for a little longer and Nico Bellic tries to play with me, but I tell her play with her pussy, her don't play with me. For some reason Jin thought he's skinnier, but I quickly show him that I weigh 4 less kilograms. The following happens, but it's easier to blame someone else, so let's just look at how the Barty B failed her E-portal. Barty said that's enough and decided to fix the situation but stun minions, but thank God we have the sex robot here that helps her a little. Anyways, the mother arrives and steals the kill while shielding her sissies. Everything was good, but then I spot that there are 4 minions and decide to abuse this dumb bitch for making such a rookie mistake by stalking and bullying her. By the way, when I turn sideways I just disappear. Thought Nico with her rat behavior would try to sneak and push, and as always I was right because I'm never left. I just mind my B and then notice my team doing some this fight, so I decide to go help them, but Skinny Jenny is in my way again, so I put the Bluetooth speaker into his ass and instantly miss 50 spells but predict his flash and snipe him. After this my team was doing the Drake by Barty B was being harassed, so I shield my fellow sissy and snipe Nika C in the bussy.
No, you cannot have my coochie.
I get Y&D's edging tournament already and teleport to play with Lux and a boo guard and show her who has bigger boobs here. At this point I already buy Staff of Flowing Cum, so my goal is to Fiesta fight from now on, and that is exactly what I do here. I don't even know what the fuck is happening here, but in there and I'm pressing W and somehow living when we get the hill. I safely recall without my KD being affected and go to juicy double in mid lane with the help of my Troye. Anyways, I buy the sex drive and go fight again. After we got the bear, my team starts randomly fighting somewhere on top lane, so I teleport there and actually hit my ultimate. Thanks to the Staff of Flowing Cum my team gets free stats and we quickly murder everyone and I pop that roach Uzi 2 and go in the game afterwards.
Whole sort of trick shit. Check subs with lit. Money double like twist. Focus on who they wanna be like they're playing in a movie split. The tea that I took, it burned up. Pile of this for my name on the left. But the man know I'm hot to tell. Bitches be fucking for boxes strip. That can never be me, niggas thirsty, trees on Fiji wrist. Be so pretty, so we name it as it is. Cut up your inches, wanna be your money. You hitting stays, with stays in your undies. Hoes claim they the realest, I'm like killing no really stars. You say this and that, let me know other people like it.
Thank you for watching, sisters, and don't forget to slurp those like and subscribe buttons, and follow me on my Twitch as I do some juicy streamussies there. Also, join my Dissy channel where we're having meaningful conversations with fellow sissies. Love you, flops!